And I think what really, like, I was just like, man, why I got me brought into this thing they got going back and forth. But it's just indicative of how many people do not know all of what's going on, or how it came about for me coming onto this app with Patrick and with iSpeak. They only got me, well, Cuban and Tavia and Patrick know, because iSpeak sent them to do his dirty work for them. Even like with Kimberly. Kimberly was involved in doxing my family, putting my family in danger. And Kimberly used to be a llama. And that's when Kappa got involved. And I still have that data, because she was defending Kimberly, who then ended up, she took to court, and the whiteness sides with whiteness, and that's always going to be how it is in the system, right? But I've never inserted myself into anybody else's business that did not insert themselves into my family business. When I came to the front line, before I came to the front line, I was behind the scenes for a minute. And I think I'm going to do an intro post, and I was going to upload my whole first live, but then I was like, no, I'm not putting any data out there except for what I want to put out there in response, because I'm really not addressing anybody that has not addressed my children. I knew coming on the front line based on what I seen behind the scenes, when Blaze was on the You Are My Content page, what his family was going through. So I knew that once I came to the front line, that my family, myself, were going to step out there. Now, it is absolutely a decision of a person for them to go after people's children. But, like Denise, she gets on this app. Hey, love, happiness. Oh, thank you. She gets on this app and complains about this and her family and that, and nobody gives a fuck about your family, Denise. You have a whole community, right? Communities, that's what you said? Because not just white, but Cuban and indigenous, right? You have all these communities. Why are you stalking black children? And it's, like I said, this isn't the first time. Now that we have some more people in here, this is Denise. This is my daughter. This is today. This is my daughter catching Denise. And she followed my daughter today. Gucci! Gucci! And like I said, we've had a whole conversation about you this morning and your family. So, like I said, for the rest of your life, Denise Mopin, you should look over your shoulder. Daughter and his niece. And there's a screenshot. There she is with her blue check mark. Been on alert. So I say, whomever out here in Black TikTok wants to support Denise Mopin, it's a problem. And what's interesting about this is my daughter has had to change her, her profile. So she's actively looking for, she was like, it's weird because my daughter was like, I don't even have no regular name. Like, I changed it up from the last time she stalked me. This is what my daughter's saying to me. So she changed, she has a whole new handle. And she still found the handle. And she's still stalking her. And followed her. My son is on private. Everything is on private. Because of her. Because of I Speak. Because of Patrick. Because of Tavia. Because of Polisa. Blaze. All of them. They're all have been a detriment to my family. Girl, I am a restraining order. I'm telling you right now, there's a handful that if you've spoken on or touched my kids, it's forever smoke. And there's those in proximity that support, that advocate for these people that it's a problem with. Because you're supporting people that are stalking families out here. No, we're kind of just getting started and recapping. I'm going back and recapping Morgana too. So I started out with Denise stalking my daughter this morning. It is sick. And almost a year ago, she did the same thing. Almost 6 months ago, there was this whole, I told them, her and Tavia, apologize to my kids. And I'll stop. But no, what does she do? She continues to search and look for my kids. So, for all the black women on Black TikTok that are in proximity of this, it's a problem. Okay, let me get this mess off my screen. My daughter was like, Mom, why this jump scare in my views? You see that right there? This is my daughter. Yo mama. And there she is. Here's the screenshot y'all need so bad to prove it. There she is. Right there. In my daughter's views. And she followed my daughter. Mm-hmm. You see that countdown from T, your mama? You on thin ice. But let's skip over to that Jaunty. Jaunty. Oh, I'm gonna do something about her. But my daughter's already doing what she do. My son's already doing what he do. And Cuban has kids. Grown kids. Right, Cuban? All's fair? And family in war? As if Tanya hasn't. Nope, I haven't stalked everybody. I only stalk people that stalk my family. See, this is what I'm talking about. All right, T, do your thing. All right, mods, do what you do. They in here reporting. Let's get to Patrick. There's a couple things, actually.
That's a serious question. Does OC want to fuck my 11-year-old daughter? Like, what?
OC is a grown-ass man, right? Patrick, you got your little documentary. Where's Damn It Derek at? Damn it, Derek. You just get all the abusers. What is this, an abuse convention? Abuse-umentary? You want to get all the abusers together and do a documentary on them? All the ones who enable predatory behavior? Damn it, Derek. Well, here's the thing about that. Once you step in to the dynamics of what's happening on this app and you don't know what's going on, you then become a part of, you become an ableist. And yeah, he was live with TV too. He's making his rounds. So I'm going to make my rounds, because when you get on this app and you have access to resources and you're using those resources to promote abuse and to promote abusers, and you show a pattern, like you already did the documentary with I Speak, now you did Patrick, and now you're on the Voodoo Bay. So you've created a pattern over a specific amount of time. And in that amount of time, Derek, you have been told how very detrimental your approach has been. But you, instead of you reaching out to those creators that could, and I'm not talking about victims or survivors, but you don't even have any educational awareness behind your documentary. It's straight gossip, it's one-sided, it's very biased, and now you are going to be a part of the dynamic that I'm going to showcase on YouTube. This is the black man that exploits SA. This is the black man that exploits abuse, child abuse, domestic violence, because we know Patrick to be a child abuser and to have domestic violence charges. We know I Speak is an abuser. We saw him in 4K abuse his wife and continuously abuse black women on this app. Patrick has the same pattern. So, birds of a feather flock together. So we need to get to know who you are, Derek, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show TikTok, Black TikTok, the internet, YouTube, all your affiliates, people in your comment, your followers, those that you align and plug yourself with. They're going to know all about your project on this app, and you. Because I believe, since getting all this information about everybody else, it's only fair that everybody else gets information about you, Derek. Because you're actually exploiting the other side of the story. You're only getting one part of the story and you exploit it, right? Meanwhile, here is Patrick, who you just dropped his, whatever you want to call it.
That's a serious question. Does OC want to fuck my 11-year-old daughter?
Now, I'm not sure how you were raised, Derek, but by the time I'm finished putting all this together, because I couldn't just do it off of I Speak, and now I Speak is on ice until July, and we get back to him. But I told y'all that I was waiting for this drop, right? So we can get to the real Patrick. And with that also comes the pattern of Derek. Let's get to the real Derek. This TikTok fame gonna make y'all lose y'all minds. I am not going to play, not Auntie Jaunties. I'm not paying $1.99 for that shit. Someone will get it to me. Speaking of which, whoever has paid $1.99 for Patrick's series, if you have that, can you let me know in my Instagram, official Tanya Michelle? I'd like to see it. I'm not paying for it. that also like to use it. And damn it, Derek, there's really nothing you can do but report. But the way I'm going to do it, it's a response. It's a social media. Same thing with YouTube. You could copyright some things, and you could put, your patent or whatever, your trademark or whatever. Sue who? He's going to sue who? He don't know. He don't even know what it's about to be. But since he likes to exploit SA and child abuse and domestic violence, we gonna show the world who he is. From his childhood to his family background, just like he knows about us. Like he knows all this information about everybody on this app that's been in this dynamic for over the last year and a half, 2 years. So we need to get to know who Derek is behind the scenes, right? He said he's going to sue anyone who plays a documentary. I'll play it. Someone send it to me. Someone send me that documentary. I'm going to play it right on live. And we going to do an Intel. I will do a special Intel Live. Someone get me that series. I will not pay for it, but if someone gets me that series, I will run that shit right on my live. For free, for everybody. As soon as I get a message and someone showing me that they got it, I will make a banner for a live banner, and we will do an Intel Live on Damn It Derek's docuseries of a child abuser, Patrick Jaunty. Okay. So Jaunty had that live, and to be honest, I don't care about anything else in that live. He's trying to align what OC and OC saying about his daughter's weight, which is something Patrick regurgitates every 3 to 4 months with whatever creator he's trying to get views, clicks, and likes from. He always exploits his daughter's weight and uses those creators to do so. He's done it to me. He's done it to multiple other people. And I also have footage of Patrick with his daughter in the frame, drunk. He's on live at 3 a.m. with a moderator that he lives. I get better results when I'm talking about it on the live, and then I do a piece on it. Thank you, Linda. Hey, BX. Hey. I have missed y'all. Yeah, Patrick, let me just tell y'all something. Patrick's hair is he had the nerve, he has the nerve to say, look how long his hair, boy, your hair is not that long. You is gluing that shit. What was that lady that glued her whole fucking hair down? What was her name? What was that glue called? Gorilla Glue. Patrick is gorilla gluing that shit and putting heat on it. Boy, hold on. Where's that picture at? Here you go. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. I gotta turn the camera around. We gotta look at some videos. Hold on. I got some footage. Y'all see that right there? Y'all see this right here? There's a lock. right here. He's fused it. There's his natural hair. I don't know why he thinks people don't know this, but there's his natural hair. That's how much it grew. And then he started gorilla gluing it right here. Okay, because that's not. So, but he can't. To reattach locks by a loctician, it takes practice. I mean, skill, and you have to continue maintenance. It takes a lot of maintenance, and he ain't got maintenance money. You see him spending that GoFundMe money that he was supposed to move with. He gorilla glued it right here. He gorilla glued it right here. That's gorilla glue. He saw that lady with the gorilla glued hair, and he was just like, it'll work for me. And that's what he's done to every single one of these. But we gonna go over because I got some video. And he swears up and down, all this is him. Okay. I'm gonna take this down. Okay. Alright, so. No. Alright, let's get to some footage. I'm trying to. See, I did not plan this live. Oh, it is. I did not plan this live per se. I just wanted to come live and spend some time with y'all. So I don't have anything in order. So I'm going to be random and all over the place, but y'all already know. So, I was trying to see, hold on, let me go. Okay, let me see. Let me flip the screen. Y'all, the kids, they love me. I love them. But they be giving me all this candy. Junk food. But I'll eat it. When I get the munchies, ooh, wait. I'll eat it. Hold on, let me put this in there. And let me flip this camera around. Hold on. Okay. Let's get it together here, Tanya. Saw your comment in one of my comments, and I'm gonna go get it because I'm gonna put it up because I want to answer your question in regards to Polisa in the beginning. And didn't I know in the beginning? No, I didn't. But I'm gonna go over that as well because I wanted to answer that question in my last live, but I forgot. I forgot about it, but I remember it now, and I see you in here sharing the live, so I'm gonna answer that question in a little bit more detail.
It's only one man opinion of me that matters to me. You see, I have the things that start with M that you will never have. I'm married. I'm a mama. And bitch, I got a fucking master's degree hanging on my fucking wall. Okay? You're a criminal. You stole $29.50 from a bank, took federal charges, and then flipped on the motherfuckers you ran into the bank on. You flipped on them. See how that ain't supposed to look like? You're a crackhead ass whore that have to suck an old man's penis.
That's cool.
In order to have somewhere to sleep that night.
Cool.
In Greenwich City, where other crackhead ass whores live. You live in a fucking dump, bitch. You a gutter rat. Okay? You are fucking trash. You are the epitome of black trash. Bitch, you don't contribute nothing but STDs.
Hey, Madam Hill.
If your uterus-less having ass can even get an STD in the skin flap that you call a fucking pussy. I have to literally Google where semen go when you don't have a fucking...
Hold on. Let me turn it around. Let me flip. Did y'all didn't see this? Alright. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to start it over. Because this is where I left off with no cry zone.
Uterus to receive.
I was like, is there anything left to be said?
Let me hit you with this no cry zone.
I think she covered everything.
You live with Blaze and said that I look like a man in a dress. First of all, you cracked out ass whore. I don't even wear dresses. I don't run around trying to present myself as if I'm on the market, because I'm not. Okay? It's only one man opinion of me that matters to me. You see, I have the things that start with M that you will never have. I'm married. I'm a mama. And bitch, I got a fucking master's degree hanging on my fucking wall. Okay? You're a criminal. You stole $29.50 from a bank, took federal charges, and then flipped on the motherfuckers you ran into the bank on. You flipped on them. See how that ain't supposed to look like? You're a crackhead ass whore that have to suck an old man's penis in order to have somewhere to sleep that night. In Greenwich City, where other crackhead ass whores live.
Me too, T. I was speechless when I saw this.
Bitch, you a gutter rat. Okay? You are fucking trash. You are the epitome of black trash. Bitch, you don't contribute nothing but STDs. If your uterus-less having ass can even get an STD in the skin flap that you call a fucking pussy. I had to literally Google where do semen go when you don't have a fucking uterus to receive it. Apparently it comes right back out your body. So you are the vessel that semen go through to die, bitch. What's the point? What's the fucking point? He might as well shoot it in your fucking face, crack whore. Now you see how your DNA set up?
She don't mince
your mom's
words.
man. None of your fucking family plays with you, fucks with you, will allow you to stay with them because you're such a fucking crack whore. Granny had to cam up and tell your dumb ass, stop fucking doing drugs, bitch. It's fucking with your mind. You trying to attack a married motherfucking woman? As you run around on the internet trying to be in these young men's boxes and shit, bitch, they don't want your old dried up ass. You gotta go find you an old man that already got kids. Don't you feel like a piece of shit knowing that you're
I'm gonna answer your question in a second, Princess Drea.
Bitch, and when you die, it goes with you. I don't. I love it. You don't deserve to pass on your DNA. Your shit needs to die with you, bitch, because you fucking crack whore, cracked out, dumbass bitch. You need not procreate. I wonder why the ancestors snatched your fucking uterus out and threw that bitch on the goddamn ground. Motherfucker, your uterus is fertilizer. They took that motherfucker out and said, this nasty bitch will never procreate. I am so relieved to know that when you fucking die, another motherfucker with your DNA will not be walking on the face of this goddamn earth. The earth do not deserve that. You are such a fucking piece of trash. I don't even think they took you to a fucking doctor to take your uterus out, bitch. They took you to a fucking vet. You're an old nag. Bitch, don't none of them young men want you. You out on pasture, hoe. Don't know you almost 50, bitch, and you homeless. Put the fucking crack rock down, you meth head, crackhead ass hoe, and get your fucking life together. Just remember, my non-feminine ass got all them motherfucking M's, bitch. You'll never hear a motherfucker call you mama. I know something you don't know. No, cry zone. How many relatives, men did you fuck? Why they don't mess with you? Yeah, your mama, her man, your sister, her man, why they don't want you around they men? Tell the fucking truth. Why don't you do me a favor and turn your fucking ass into fertilizer? That way at least a tree or something can grow from the dried up ass ashes that you call a fucking body. Bitch, your shit is about to collapse on itself. If you suck out of a fucking straw, bitch, your body is gonna collapse. You have no body whatsoever. You fucking weigh 19 pounds, bitch. It's time to eat and put the crack pipe the fuck down. Call me all the men you want, bitch. I'm fucking killing the goddamn game. I'm killing you. Now tell me, why you mad at Cuban? Because you was flirting with her, bitch, and she ain't want you back. She ain't like you back. Bitch, you been on this motherfucking app for 3 goddamn years trying to find anybody, somebody, to take that corroded ass shit and do something with it, bitch. Don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want you. They tolerate your ass, huh? They're not your friends. They tolerate you. Because they could always use you to attack people. Let me tell you something here. With your motherfucking pubic hair head ass. Bitch, I attack back. You ain't gonna talk shit about me and think I ain't gonna say nothing back to you. The fuck are you, bitch? I'll stump a uterus back into your goddamn body, ho. Don't play with me. Manly. Bitch, you look like Freddie Jackson. The fuck? Get your ugly ass on my fucking face, bitch.
All right. All right. So that's where my last live, that's where I left off at. Let me just say something, okay? No Cry Zone has spoken on my family when I never, ever came for her. Even complimented her just like she would always say. Queen this, queen that. But it wasn't until she had Kimberly, white girl Kimberly Lynn, Coda, in her panel and paneled her up. Now, that's when No Cry Zone couldn't come on my live anymore. You don't panel up white women against black women. I don't rock with people that do that, and that's what it is. As far as what Kappa is saying, Kappa is roast talk, and she has said she's roast talk. I'm intel talk. I have said I'm intel talk. And although some of the things that Kappa is saying is out of y'all's mindsets, this is TikTok, and No Cry Zone has earned that roast. She has earned that roast that is roasting Princess Drea for what she's matching No Cry Zone's roast. She's not just saying this out of nowhere. There's a reason she's saying it. And if I knew how to roast, I'd be roasting No Cry Zone too. Because No Cry Zone has said some real foul, dirty shit on this app. Not just about people on this app, but about their families on this app. Now, whoever wants to forgive No Cry Zone for the things that she said about their family, that's on them. There is no forgiveness when it comes from me. I forgive myself for rocking with motherfuckers that I didn't see would do that type of shit. But as far as ain't no grace, and I have no feelings whatsoever, and I'm indifferent when I hear Kappa roasting No Cry Zone. Because No Cry Zone earned that shit. She earned that plus some. When you talk about special needs kids and then try to clean it up. But I was done with No Cry Zone last week, and anytime she wants to step back to the forefront with me, because she already spoke on my family, so it's forever smoke. But it was done in a different way, so as long as she ain't fucking with my kids, I don't give a shit. But if she ever wants to step to the forefront, do I forgive myself for speaking on Genty's family? I didn't speak on Genty's family. In fact, let me show you what Patrick did. No, I'm going to show you. I get ahead of myself. Patrick stalked my kids and followed my kids. There she go. Someone mute No Cry Zone. She has no voice here. You go to your front line and make a post. That's what you can do while you watching. Go to your front line and make a post. That's all I can say about that. Thank you, Zoe. Yeah, cleaning. He doxed and stalked my family long before I ever came for him, and I've never come for his family. But we will see how this goes, because that's what they like to do. Yeah, thank you, Southern Mama Llama, because there's a lot of people that's coming in off of their favorite creators, and they do all this talking about what they came in on. They don't really know what's going on. And that's one thing that I found out when Kappa posted the video about me being, Blaze taking a term from someone else. Foundational Black Americans on this continent is a culture. And I'm very stanced about my culture. We're very gate-kept culture for a reason, because we don't come on this app to sell our culture. You can mute first, and then you can do what you do, T. Well, actually, I will let my mods do whatever they do today, however they feel, because we haven't been here for a while, and I want my mods to be comfortable, and it's not about anybody else but us truth seekers here. And then we can just continue. So, going back to this post and the comments, I understand that if you heard this right off the break, it would be very triggering. It is very triggering. It could be very triggering. But when you hear who was behind it and the things that they've said about people's families, about, trying to, whatever she does, it's warranted. It's warranted. Every time Kappa says something to No Cry Zone, it's definitely warranted. And it goes back, like whatever No Cry Zone and Kappa's beef, or back and forth, I wouldn't even call it a beef. But the roast, the way they roast is the way they roast. And as long as you put out the disclaimer, Kappa put out the disclaimer, this is roast talk. This is roast. She roasts. This is not accountability. This is not data. This is not nothing but roast. I'm going to roast the shit out of you. No Cry Zone has attacked children, people's illnesses, their families, etc. The list is long. Exactly. She has. Because I remember, like I said, with the following out with J4P, I had never said anything to No Cry Zone. In fact, per her words, I complimented her. And I complimented her up until the point that she had Kimberly Lynn in that panel. And then I saw what she was really about. And if you want to assimilate and align yourself with whiteness and white supremacy and racist and all that, because Kimberly Lynn aligns with Fairy Mariah, right? And Fairy Mariah was the one who I made a content piece about for You On My Content page, because Fairy Mariah called Sobe's school. So So I brought awareness to that, and Blaze posted it on the You Are My Content page. But it was Cuban, Denise Mopin, who set Fairy Mariah up to do that. And I caught her on live doing it, and I caught her post. So they're all aligned. So, No Cry Zone likes white girls. Whiteness. Not even white girls, because I have white people in my life. But they ain't doing no stupid shit like that. They're not calling black people schools, trying to get them kicked out, and lying and trying to be a black journalist. Fairy Mariah, that's what she did. And Kimberly Wynn and all them other white people that they panel up over there on J4P and over there in No Cry Zone's panel. That's what they do. That's exactly what they do. What happened? No Cry Zone didn't. I have that post. That post is on my YouTube. She said she was instrumental in that. So, thank y'all. Thank you, Coach T. All right, let's get into some footage, y'all. Let's see. I do have some footage of Blaze that I'm going to go over. I have some footage of... Hold on, I got so much footage. Hold on. And are my manners. Truth seekers, I thank y'all for the support on the front line, behind the scenes, the love and support y'all give me, and the time y'all give me, and the footage y'all give me, and the conversations. And we do intel in a different way now, and it's very effective, and I love to see it. And I'm so I love y'all, truth seekers. I swear I do. And on one of the llamas pages, I saw this post about imitation is the highest form of flattery. And truth seekers that's been here from the beginning know from way back a year ago when I came front line, because on June 19th will be my year of coming to the front line. And I came to the front line. Like, before I came to the front line, I was doing intel, but nobody knew about it for months. And then I came to the front line, and we started having these intel lives, right? We're watching people's lives, we're recording people's lives. And so many people were talking about how we're stalking them, and you don't have a right to do this, and don't do this. And so we had a crew of people recording all the time. And so it's really good to see how we apply as a community, we apply awareness. And now the llamas are out there, and they're doing a lot of screen recording, and they're posting it to their YouTube, so there's a full context. And that is what it's all about, TikTok. Our crew, our dynamic, our family, Black TikTok, right? That's what it's all about. If we allow whiteness to upload our conversations, our lives, to bring awareness, then they'll write the history again. This is a tool. We have the opportunity to write our history and have it set in stone. Data, right? So when back then promoting awareness through screen recordings, and to see it evolve into multiple people, groups on this app doing that, and for the reason they're doing it, and providing that resource, because it is a resource. I see that people accusing y'all of clips aren't looking at the other posts. I mean, Blaze says F the llamas, but he uses llamas data. to address with Blaze. I left Shay Dodson in 2022, and we were not friends. Well, excuse me, I was a friend. He was not. But you spoke on my mother, and my mother's not dead. My mama is dead, passed, rest in heaven. My mother is very much here. My father is very much black, light-skinned black, black still. So when you in No Cry Zone getting on your lives with the whatever talk that y'all are talking about my family, because I'll run that footage back too. Y'all initiated this. I don't know why y'all are talking about my family. I don't talk about your families. And when I do talk about Blaze's family, it's always in evolution. I stanced on his family. I stanced on his family back then, and that's how I will continue to be, because that's who I am. And a friend would know what my family dynamics was and all that type of stuff. So no, Shay Dodson was never my friend. Blaze is an online personality, so.
Nah, she jumped on the police hate train. That's what happened. And didn't get her no fucking work. Mm-hmm. She thought it was on that. That's why she tried to make friends with Petty and all these people. You know what I'm saying?
I said that too. I feel like, because the way you wording it and the way Kappa wording, how you all talk about Tanya now, it seemed like y'all trying to align yourselves with each other. But go ahead off, because you know how that's going to turn out. Yeah.
Didn't Blaze just stitch a video of Petty's not too long ago? Didn't Blaze just stitch, doesn't Blaze go back and forth with Kappa? But because of verbiage and, hold on.
But he's wording, how do you do?
Train, that's what happened. It didn't get her no fucking work. Mm-hmm. She thought it was on that. That's why she tried to make friends with Petty and all these people.
I'm trying to make friends with, I stance alone on my platform, something you can't do. No Cry Zone. Even Blaze. I can stance on my platform all by myself. Alignments, I align with what is true. I laugh at what I think is funny. I align with truth. So if one of these creators, Kappa, Petty, is saying something that I find truthful, I agree with that shit. Now, as far as the other stuff is friendship, there's no friends on this app. Y'all have proven that with your own words, with your own actions. Y'all have proven that.
You know what I'm saying?
Blaze is the one messaging Petty because he wants her opinion on everything. He agreed. He admitted to talking to her in the DMs and all that stuff. Petty and I have never talked offline. Kappa and I have never talked offline. But you have, so that's your alignment. Just like your alignment with Mama Coco and all these other white women that you have paneled up on my name.
I said that too. I feel like, because the way you wording it and the way Kappa wording, how do you all talk about Tanya now, it seemed like y'all trying to align yourselves with each other. But go ahead off, because you know how that's going to turn out. Yeah. If y'all want to align each other, just go ahead and do it.
Just remember this, Tanya. They can't give you no money, just like they didn't help T. Nathan when he was locked up. All right?
And I'm going to say this, because...
Wait, Selby, weren't you the one? Never mind, I'll hold on to that data. I'll just hold on.
A lot of Tanya's supporters still claim they cool with me.
Yeah.
Like Miss Gucci Girl, and a couple, Miss Coach T that keep...
T, Gucci. That's y'all. Did y'all hear this? Did y'all hear this? Have y'all heard this? Let me run it back.
Coming in my live, his supporters, because a lot of Tanya's supporters still claim they cool with me.
Yeah.
Like Miss Gucci Girl and a couple, Miss Coach T that keep coming in my live. How are y'all okay with that? How in the absolute God
You got kicked
world
out?
are y'all okay with that?
Where Gucci girl at?
Right. I mean, if you say you for the truth and all that stuff, how can you
He
be
blocked
okay with
you,
the
dude?
lies that Tanya is putting up?
Yeah, Gucci girl.
He kicked you
I'm
out
trying to
too?
figure out how
The
Gucci
video
girl
alone about
shit
the supposed giving your children melatonin gummies is child abuse. How can y'all go with somebody trying to put that on somebody for giving their
He
children
asked you to leave?
melatonin? How in the world is that okay?
It is just entertainment. It is just entertainment for them.
I know I don't like I Speak, right? I don't like T Nathan. But you think I would put a video out there saying that they abused?
Yes, we have. Blaze, we have made many videos of Patrick abuse, of I Speak abuse, of T Nathan not being there for his kids. Yes, we have. We have. It doesn't have directly to do with melatonin, but yes, we have brought awareness. When you were in your awareness stage and the phase you were going through at that time, and wanting to be righteous and putting out the truth and all that, yes, we did awareness posts because it goes back to parenting, right?
They children. I know I don't like I Speak, right? I don't like T Nathan. But you think I would put a video out there saying that they abuse their children because they give them melatonin? That shit is just wrong. And just to do it to a black woman.
You hear that? And to do it to a black woman. There go his punchline.
If them people, Gucci girl and all them motherfuckers, they can sit over there and look at some shit like that and still be over there saying, y'all ain't shit. Not now one of y'all. Cause come on now, let's be for
I ain't
real.
gonna lie, that
Well, y'all gonna be real mad when this is done because
goes for all y'all truth seekers over there. How can y'all say that's truth? How?
it's child abuse. Giving adult doses of anything to a small child, a toddler, when has that ever been okay? When has that ever been okay? Never.
Lisa.
How can Tanya sit in your face and tell y'all that I was never her friend?
How will you ever go on?
How?
Cause they was never support us.
Right.
That's how.
Go look at
I don't know.
I know. That was never support us. Like I said, them people over there, they just like to watch her little movies. And she called Intel. So that's they over there doing watching her little movies.
I don't know. Yeah, like I said,
there'd be so many, side note, there'd be so many sound effects on his live. The breathing, the chewing, it's hard to watch. Like I wait till the llamas upload Blaze's lives. Like I cannot. It is horrible. Hey, Nine Lives. Yes, Llama Crew. Well, No Cry Zone was on a live, and she said that she started doing that smacking thing about a year ago, and she hasn't been able to stop. So it could be a coping mechanism. Some people do other things like with their hands. I actually have a ring. I haven't worn it. Damn, is it in my back? Hold on. No, it's not in my backpack. But I have this ring where I can go like this because so you can fast forward through. Yeah, I can fast forward through. Yes, exactly, wife. But if you go to my YouTube, hold on.
I'm living before
So if you go to this video right here on my YouTube, and my link is in the bio, Police of the God, Alicia, aka Alicia Wilson, admits to giving her small child adult doses that knock her small child out of sleeping aid, whether it be over the counter or holistic or whatever. Anything of adult dose should not be given to a child, and bragged about it that. But
this is a disappointment for me, because me and Tanya, we have done a lot of work together. Did a lot of intel, whatever you want to fucking
okay,
call it.
T, I'm glad you took a moment.
And the fact that you can sit there and tell me I was never your friend out of all this stuff, I mean, that I have talked to you about. I mean, we have talked to each other about each other's families, things like that. It's things that I've spoken with you that I would never bring on this app, Tanya.
Well, damn, don't tell her that now. She don't bring it on the app.
No, because I don't think she's like that.
I bet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to my family. Not to my family. Because
What she
it
think
would be
about
just as wrong as she trying to say what Police did.
What she tell you about that guillotine thing?
Y'all heard that part? Did y'all hear that part? Truth seekers, did y'all catch that? Let me see who caught that. Apple user, you can go to my YouTube. The video's up there with her. Well, her hold handle's gone now, but she has a new one. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what he said? Let me know if y'all heard. Sorry, that's the chair, y'all. That's not me. Listen to this.
She be
Because
What she
it
think
would be
about
just
it?
as wrong as she trying to
Aaliyah,
say
you got it.
what Police did. I don't think she's like that.
I bet.
Oh, okay.
I will, David.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to my family. Not to my family. Because
What she
it
think
would be
about
just
it?
as wrong as she trying to say what Police did.
Not when it comes to my family. And Blaze, everybody knows that about me that have been in personal contact with me, that I'm very much stance on families. And especially those that I had been aligned with, I very much stance on their family without it being reciprocated. Now, what he's saying here is based upon this. So, Polisa,
Your daughter was inspired to share her story, right, Tanya? How is your daughter gonna feel about this? You threatening to share the story of my... Listen, that is fucked up. She miserable. Her daughter is well, she's very well an adult.
She know I'm a
And she had never talked about it before. You should be somewhere trying to bond with your daughter. You should be somewhere, like, relishing in the fact that your daughter finally has the strength to talk to you about this. You have the strength to talk to her about this. Your daughter was inspired to share her story.
so Polisa decided to take it upon herself to let TikTok and the world know that my daughter has an essay story, an essay truth that she had never talked about before. And so this is how my daughter finds out. Well, I told her about this, what she said on live, and then I showed my daughter the live. So this is how my daughter sees how the person that she looked at as someone having a movement that her mother wanted to be a part of, that was a great movement, how she comes back and talks about people's families' information, specifically SA traumas. Yes, that's the lady. That's her. Well, not a lady. That's a female. So what Blaze is saying in this live right here is that if I were to bring his family business to the app, I'd be just as wrong as what I'm saying Polisa has done, which he acknowledged is wrong. But they'll never say that. They'll never hold themselves accountable or each other, because I never came to the app letting people know about a detail. Polisa did that. She did that off the heels of me sending a voice memo and decided she had to tell TikTok. And she had to do this and she had to do that. And she decided to bring my daughter's truth, not in detail, but the fact that my daughter has a truth, my daughter has an essay story, to TikTok, to weaponize my daughter's story. So Blaze is saying that I would be just as wrong. Thank you, T. So he acknowledges that what she did was wrong.
Don't she tell you about that guillotine thing? She be sticking her head in. She be on that pole. The meaning of that shit. She talked to you about that?
I have no idea about no guillotine.
It's funny you speak of the guillotine.
You missed that, huh?
I definitely did. What about a guillotine?
The toilet bowl she be sticking her head in.
What toilet bowl? What the fuck are y'all talking about?
I have it.
This is just
it's
going
here,
over my head.
and I'll be up in the yoga room.
Yeah, you ain't watch her video?
Doing my thing today.
The toilet bowl she stick her head in when she got on the stripper pole. You know, she's big and lumpy.
I ain't seen no video of her sticking no... What?
Lord, have mercy.
I'm not.
You know how you missed that.
I'm gonna just go ahead and let
Maybe
that
y'all
go over my
wasn't.
head.
Maybe y'all wasn't never friends. You ain't never seen
I
the
saw
toilet
her
bowl.
video when she was on her pole, so I don't.
Y'all wasn't friends.
I did bring
You
it.
ain't seen the toilet bowl thing? Then y'all wasn't friends.
I guess not. Then.
I mean, you didn't notice a motherfucker sticking their head
And
in
we
the toilet
gonna-
bowl.
That's my guillotine, and I'm gonna stick beside it. I'm gonna make a video just cause I'm gonna get that sound, and I'm gonna make a thing with my guillotine. I'm gonna make a thing with my toilet bowl stander upper. The feet up trainer. That's what it's called. It's called a feet up trainer. It's a yoga and inversion training. So you can stay flexible, and I will be doing some more videos, and I'll be bringing those videos and posting those soon. Right, we need all stitches saying we're gonna stand beside its facts. T, that would be epic. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna see how many of y'all stitch my video. But like I said before, remember, because y'all know I had the poll, but I also said if you're going to start on flexibility and core training, to start with the feet up trainer. And it helps. It helps with the neck. It helps with the shoulder. Helps with everything. And I'm going to do some videos with it and get y'all, because I know a couple of y'all bought one. All right, let's keep continuing on.
Actually, I don't know what to tell you.
Are y'all talking about when she was on the chair? The ab trainer bitch thing. I don't remember no ab trainer bitch nothing.
Ab trainer. Our headstand bench. Yeah, it's a headstand bench. That's what you want to call it.
I don't think I've ever noticed it. I ain't even gonna hold you. I remember her being, only time I ever remember Tanya being upside down is when she was on her pole and she was like in a chair or something. That's the only thing. I thought that's what y'all were talking about.
This was
I don't
May
remember no picture,
14th. T, May 14th.
Like I said, I had addressed that before, but the fact that you can sit there and tell me I was never your friend just says a lot to me. An absolute lot. And it makes me think, makes me rethink what really happened between you and Patrick.
He don't remember a lot of stuff, Nine Lives, right? Because he did the first interview with me on June 19, 2022. And what really happened between me and Patrick? But you use my content about what really happened.
What happened between you and I Speak? I really don't even know what happened between you.
And I did 2 lives where I ran down how I came across being, well, not met, but mutuals with I Speak. The whole thing. The selective memory is the selective memory for me.
When I Speak. Where that beef even came from. I knew about Patrick.
Right, Slices.
What I was told is Patrick called you a B, and then he let some white racist woman start talking shit about you, and that's what you got her upset about with Patrick.
I think that she was trying to.
That's what got me upset about Patrick.
Love the fact I don't lie with term and apply. I don't give a shit about herself that says she's not black. I ain't got no problem with Tanya Michelle. Patrick Genty. You know, I don't give a shit about what you say. He was on a live with some other women, and they were acknowledging his change. And this is right before what I just told you. They had acknowledged the changed Patrick. But Patrick said something so profound that I was just like, So in the live, they gave him credit for changing. He said, "Thank you for that."
I'm gonna block people. That's a lie. I've gotten blocked. I've gotten muted. I've gotten blocked from the live. I was just about to go over there and say that to him, but I can't even find him because obviously I'm blocked. And I even inboxed him. I was like, oh, you don't want us over here because we're Tanya supporters. He was like, no, as long as y'all don't disrespect or, disrespect the live or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, because your mods is like threatening us.
Yep.
Basically, they trigger happy over there.
Tasha, I inboxed him the exact same thing. And he said, oh, well, you know why they block you. They block you because you support Tanya. And I was like, that's the dumbest crap I ever heard in my life. They're like, what are we in kindergarten? I'm going to support who I want to support. Yep, I'm on Tanya's side. Yep,
Exactly.
Yep. And I was a Blaze supporter first. He introduced me to Polisa and all the rest of the people. He introduced me to Tanya. So it was Blaze,